Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the third-ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
For the very first play of the game, you throw an interception. Tough way to start this game. Usually you like to set the tone, get your feet on the ground, and get this game going in the right direction. But instead, it's a pick, and now you put your own defense in a tough spot.
The Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Strong. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's a draw play. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Using his legs. It's sticky. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air. It's Strong. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kickoff will be returned. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a shotgun run call. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down. They're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Hudson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Strong. Throw to the running back in the flat. Well, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The Red Raiders will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. QB decides to keep it here. The back's got to run the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the Rainbow Warriors pick up enough for a first down here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hawaii. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Strong. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's past the marker and still going.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs, it's Dickey. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Strong. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's King. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And now the handoff. Powerful running here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Trying to find room. It's Dickey. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time run.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. Strong game by this quarterback. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he fires the football to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Impressive spin there. Tough to show a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. Makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Right, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield.
Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. They've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Runs through the defender.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
A gain makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Strong. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a first down. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That puts them on top in the second half. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Rainbow Warriors will have to punt this one away. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Trying to extend the play. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here the wideout goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the Red Raiders trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Strong. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Who was successful last time out. This attempt was from 42 yards away. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Rainbow Warriors come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 30, past the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking for a deep completion. And he pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down here for this offense.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The pocket breaking down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's strong. Over the middle and incomplete. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He's going to take off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain short of the first down line. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Throwing for his running back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Yes, first down yardage at the 46. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it. The Rainbow Warriors pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's caught. They convert the two-point try, and now the lead is just a single point here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense is coming after him. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. And bulldozing his way through. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that two-point conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
This guy has been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to his target. And it falls incomplete. An defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Red Raiders enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win the game. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions.